Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft episode 16 this is. Ignore the rail tracks, I'll get to that in a minute. Um, Let us sleep because let us sleep. It's kind of dark outside. Um, Now before I get onto why I've laid tracks all around here, which I will, that'll actually be today's episode pretty much. I'll get onto what I've actually done this week. Um, Basically, lots of little random things and a lot of work in the mountain, which I'll go to in a minute. But I guess the first thing is you can see over there that there's a single jungle tree. So I went to the jungle and got enough saplings for one 4x4, 2x2 jungle tree, and thought I'll just put it in the forest. Whatever, it'll look random, but that's fine. Another thing I did was I actually found myself a dungeon somewhere. I think it was near the slime farm actually, but quite a way down. And in there I actually found, I think it was two or three saddles. Yeah, three saddles and two diamond horse armor amongst a whole lot of other things. It was probably the best dungeon I've ever found. And so I've now got my horsey back up and running, equipped with diamond armor and a nice new saddle. Um, this one is probably not the fastest, but I just managed to kill all of my other horses, and I I haven't actually replenished the supply, so I'm just sticking with him for the moment. I've put this chest here. It's not really the best solution. It's kind of really very silly, but it's a decent place to store stuff for the moment. I basically, as soon as I got the saddles and the diamond armor, I'm like, I need to put these down, otherwise I will lose them almost immediately. So we'll sort something out for that. What else have I done? So I've been using the horse to travel around a lot, and so there are lots of little fences, just the single fences around where I've been tying him up. Like there's one just outside here. There are a couple in the desert. There's one near the jungle. So if you see them around, that's what they are. I've got myself two leads. I only need one, obviously, at the moment, but it's always handy. It's always handy. And most of the work this week. Oh yeah, I just got killed by a creeper, so that's why all my armor is off. Most of the work I've done this week. Oh, I lost my helmet. Has been in the mountain, so we'll get there in just a minute. And need some food. I have to deal with this. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the tracks leading in here and going off back towards the villager spawner, you can probably see that we're going to stock this up today. But first we'll get to the mountain, because I have actually done quite a lot of stuff here. Um, Apart from working out a decent way to get in there, that is that is something I will actually end up doing, a piston elevator, I think. One that can allow me to travel with my horse up into here, which will be handy. But I have to, and I know that there are designs you can do, but that is something I'm going to have to look into. The first thing I did was I expanded this over here, and I sort of built the mountain out a bit. Oh, I don't have a door over there yet, so I can't really show you unless I go out here. But as we get along here, you'll be able to see it's literally just, I've just put a roof out over here, and then I'll probably try and make it blend in a bit more with the mountain, but I don't know whether I want to do that or, do something else with it. I've just spent my entire week looking at this mountain base going, ooh, I know what to do here. Ooh, I want to do this here and here and here. But first things first, I've started some work in the control room, as this is come to be known. Um, I've got a map up and running, sort of like it's a bit of a map. I'm gonna expand this, obviously, um, and it should theoretically be seamless, but the rest of it remains to be seen. So, what else have I done? I've got myself a little enchanting thing here. I think this is just a pretty standard design. I don't know. I didn't actually look anything up. I just did the wiring myself because it's simple enough. And in this chest you got the lapis, so that should be accessible from anywhere within this region if I can click on it. Doesn't mean it's easy, but it should be accessible. Damn it. Okay, well, it's almost accessible from anywhere within here. Yeah, it does. If you do step on one of the pressure plates other than that one, you end up having the others pop up before, which is kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I'm really not that concerned. I've also created the world's most lonely bed. I mean, I was kind of just putting this in thinking I'll just do the same sort of thing as over there, but for some reason, I don't know, it's low to the ground and it's 3 wide, so it's incredibly massive, and there's something very, very lonely around this bed. Um, did we get so far as doing the tunnel last time? I don't think we did. I think I just started. Um, but yeah, so this is the tunnel design I've gone with. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's cool. And I basically went for this sort of glass because I didn't have enough of the bone meal glass, but I think it's nice to keep it slightly different. And this should be a good sort of tunnel for either running minecart tracks down or just running down with my horse. I feel like I've abandoned the whole let's build a completely interconnected minecart system for this world and have just gone with let's just use horse. Let's just use horse. Let's just use horses. Um, but I'm trying to keep things to a point where I can do either. The most annoying thing this week was putting down that rail track and realizing that they can't be put on half slabs, and so my path is completely screwed, but we'll deal with that some other time. I'm basically just trying to I'm digging these things out to kind of feel how deep this part of the mountain is. This area here is really actually very narrow. It opens up into this sort of gravel pit. Um, but I think what I'm going to have here, just because it would be very useful, is a potions room right here, and I'll probably just have to build it out a little bit. But that would probably be the best solution for that side. And then over here, it's a bit deeper. Let's just see how far it goes. I think and then there's just a lot of gravel really. But this whole mountain system kind of is just drops in and out constantly, so there'll be a lot of continuing the tunnel, I think, and then going through to there. That'll be more mountain and stuff. I've been thinking about what I want to have in this whole base. Basically, on this side, I had them written down somewhere, but I'm not sure where I'd put them. But basically, I want to have probably a big testing room, so kind of like the lab in the first series, but somewhere I can just work on some redstone circuits and so on. Potions room, obviously. What else? I think there were like some types of farms, maybe some small automated farms, but I've decided that the courtyard is mainly going to be like efficient farming. But I want to try and make it so that it's not just like a huge farm, but more like this is a cordoned off little sugarcane farm, which is super efficient, and this is where all the cows are, and you know, I want it to be kind of like almost like a farm museum, if that makes sense. It doesn't really make sense, but just having little sort of exhibits of farms which are efficient but small, and if that can work and looks nice and so on and isn't too inhumane, then that'll probably be the best solution. Um, what else? What else? What else? There are a whole lot of little things that I want in the main base, but here in the control room, I'll definitely. So I'll be having probably somewhere here will be the elevator up so that it's close to the side of the mountain and I can just come in. And then somewhere else underground, I'll have another storage room. And then I basically want to have probably in this sort of corner a efficient space for smelting things, crafting things, and enchanting things. And obviously, I've got the enchantment table in already. So I'll have to kind of design it, but I basically just want to be able to, drop into the storage room, get what I need. Probably, maybe even just using like the little slime elevator things to quickly drop in and out of that, and yeah, lots of little ideas. The biggest thing I want to do, and I think I've decided that I'm gonna put it in this side above the control room, is an observatory, basically like a massive tower. I'm not sure how high it'll be, but probably quite high. Its main purpose will be probably stargazing. It's a very superficial thing in this game, obviously, but it's more just an interesting project. But what I might do is try and get a height that's good for A, looking over the land, and B, looking up at the sky, and that could be a cool tower sort of thing. Then obviously I also want to have I think we decided on this mountain would be where I'd put the nether portal. So that should be easy enough to get into here, and then probably another elevator up. And I've decided that I probably will be, once I've got into the nether and started working things out in there, I probably will be using nether portals to travel in this game a lot more than I did in the last one. Well, I don't think I did it all in the last series, but seeing as we're so far away from oceans and other things, I think it's the best solution, really, to spread out as far as we can over this map. Um, anyway, I think that's about everything I've done this week, so actually quite a lot of progress. So now we will turn our hand to stocking up the village market finally. This is not going to be in any way efficient, by the way. I'm just like winging it with the design. Just going with what I think looks cool. Okay, so it's spread out a bit more now. I need to get these lights in place though. Let's just check I'm putting them in the right place. Okay, so I double checked. So there are actually kind of 11 different types of villager. I mean, there are 5 classifications, but then there are the individual different types. So no matter what I do, I'll either have not enough or too many slots here. So do I go for... I suppose I have to go for the 12 so that I can actually get all the different types. But then I end up with ones that are kind of bunched together, and I want to divide them all off. This is annoying me. This is really annoying me. Alright, so for the moment, we'll leave it like this. Now we need to have them divided in the middle. Well, not divided, but we need them so that they're separated. You put the wood there, you put the wood there, and you put the wood there. So, there should be plenty of room for these guys to stay separate. And we can have some supporting things. Okay, well, I'll build the upper part, which I want to do. Basically, I'll just have some fences up, like maybe 1 or 2, and then like basically almost exactly the same thing around the top, but just wood, and then I'll have signs for each of the different types of villager. But I'll sort that out later. For the moment, this just serves its purpose in holding them all into their own little area. Let us... I guess whoever is in here is the first dude. This will be interesting. So we should be set up on the other end almost to go. I'm not going to take a horse. Wait, what's the time? I should probably sleep. Okay. I don't know how long this is going to take, so we'll give ourselves we'll give ourselves a whole day to do it. Oh, how do I do this? No, I don't want to trade with him. Not yet. Not yet, I say. Oh. Oh, well, that's convenient. Okay. I didn't know that that would work so well. You know what else we're here? Let's just get a couple. I think 2 at a time should be sufficient. Well, I've only got 2 minecarts with me at the moment, so... Wow. That's amazing. These guys are going to need a bit of a push. Hello? Hello? Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-bo. Nope. Shit. I forgot about that. I totally oh shit, he's... Oh, well, good job if you saw that one coming. Okay, let's give that another shot. So I've got my slab there. So theoretically this will... I had to look it up again for how I'd done it in the past, because I totally forgot, but... Yes. Rosh. Okay, so we have our toolsmith there. Oh, they're communicating. Hi, Bob. Hi, George. Looks like we're stuck here. Yep. Okay, let's rip these up so I'm not gonna send the next guy into oblivion. Well, that's pretty good. We've got 4 in so far. 4 out of 11. So I suppose we should probably make a trade. Just try a trade with one of them. What can we... Oh, I've got rotten flesh. He wants 37 rotten flesh. Okay. Or 8 gold. Let's see what the options are, actually. Everyone just wants to give me emeralds at the moment. Anyway, we can unlock more later. Let me go and get that rotten flesh, because I have a ton of it. And, that'll be good. We'll get ourselves some emeralds. I knew this would come in handy one day. Actually, I'll keep 1 stack of 64, just in case I want to stock up the potions room with it, and I actually, you know, don't have any left. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Potions room is a little bit down the line, I think. So, hello. I would like to trade with you. Okay. It sounds like they think, let's do it. Very weird. Very weird sounds. Alright, cool. So we got ourselves 4 emeralds. Let's go to 3rd person. Whoa. That was amazing. Alright, so that's some pretty significant progress. Yeah, I'm not 100% happy about the design, but as long as they're held in with their slabs, then theoretically I can change it up a bit. And that should be sweet. Okay, well, I'll finish off stocking this baby up for next week. And I guess I'll make some more progress in the mountain too. If you guys have ideas for other things to put in the mountain, or have any input on the design of it so far, I'd love to hear about it. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next episode.